Remember when life was simple? Hiking the cool mossy woods or pedaling a bike hands-free down dusty roads. Past fields of gold and wildflowers and hayfield barns next to tall corn silos, standing guard over rolling waves of grain, or maybe following the tracks of the train. Time spent exploring and climbing high and leafy trees, to be lazy and daydream in the cool breeze, with a cold cheerwine in my Hardy Boys book. Tangled hair, dirty knees, carefree and barefoot. Remember how our imaginations flew, tied to the tails of homemade kites, up into the floating clouds, as we sat in sweet patches of green looking for four-leaf clovers, or blowing dandelion fuzz and watching it fly. Oh, how I long for those lazy days we shared once upon a time, you and I. Jumping fences, skipping rocks, climbing high in fragrant haylofts, or in winter sledding a snow-covered hill, then making snow ice cream and eating our fill, or pretending to drive to faraway places with straw in our hair and grins on our faces. Fingers were stained by forest berries, there for the picking, but always home just in time for Mama's good cooking. Oh, how I long for the simpler days of my youth, skipping school with no good excuse to straddle a fence and scare the cows with a shriek, or wade barefoot over slippery stones in a cold creek. I miss hanging fresh-washed sheets out back on the line as morning fog swirled and birds sang in the pines. I wouldn't even mind snapping fresh green beans or 2 bushels of corn to husk out back on the stoop waiting for dusk, so we could catch lightning bugs in a mason jar, chasing wild and free through crisp leaves in the yard. How I sometimes wish things had stayed, that none of us had grown and strayed from our little forts of wood scraps, feathers, and dreams, built at the edge of the piney woods, way back just yesterday, when we could pretend at a castle and us its make-believe kings and queens, back when life were simpler. Do you remember?